Hey everyone, welcome back. Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 6th day of June 2023, I'm going to take you over to JM Bullion so we can look at the live spot prices. We're going to look at the availability of the 23 American Eagles and the premiums for those Silver Eagles. But before that, huge shout out and a big thank you to all of our channel members. Really appreciate all y'all. And if you're considering joining, well, it's $1.99 a month. It's like hanging out with me, $1.99. Buy me a cup of coffee once a month for my troubles. And I do a lot of, excellent news and information. So hopefully you're into that. Now, over here to JM Bullion. Gold is up $1.28 to $1974.99. All right. Silver down 3 cents to $23.77. Platinum's down $2.23 to $10.45 even, Steven. And palladium up $4.70 to $14.63.50. Now, look at that. Credit card PayPal payment for the American Silver Eagle for 2023 is $45.48, and it is in stock. We're looking at the difference there. That's a $21.71 premium for those American Silver Eagles. Yeah, that's still pretty intense. That's over an 85% premium, I believe, just looking at it. Now, over here to the United States Mint Bullion sales, we are looking at June, and there are no sales for June just yet. And I do believe if we see a good number like this for the American Silver Eagles for a few months, I think that we can hammer down that premium, but time will tell. Now, let's stay on the United States Mint webpage. Okay, something happened yesterday, and that was the drop for the Eleanor Roosevelt quarters, for the American Women quarters more in particular. Now, there was 4 product options yesterday, and, well, I don't know what happened, but let's face it, the Mint is, let's just get down to it. A lot of people subscribe to these quarters, all right? This is a beautiful program, wonderful program, lots of great honorees. But here's the thing. Usually the Mint sends out an email 14 days prior to the subscriptions releasing, and then they charge your credit card over the weekend, and then it drops on Monday. And, you get those notifications. Well, I don't think anybody, or hardly anybody, in fact, got those notifications. And it was quite alarming for folks who were like, well, I've got every quarter in this program so far, and I don't know. I've got no confirmation from the United States Mints, and the coins are dropping today. That was the 5th. That was just yesterday. So I think a lot of people, including myself, had the FOMO because we weren't sure of what was going on with the American Women quarters drop, whether we were going to get our subscriptions or not, because I think the subscription page was acting strange because it was already, it's a TBA, and it also said, I think, June 7th at that one point. And then, okay, that wasn't all. I believe that the date was off, and there was no email, there was no rhyme or reason as to what was going on here for the American Women quarters. So people had the FOMO, and they're like, you know what, I'm just going to have to buy it. I didn't get a charge from my bank. I didn't get an email from the Mint, and I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to be getting these quarters. And that's really uncharacteristic behavior for the American Women quarters or any subscription program. So if you're wondering what the subscription program is, because if you're not part of it, if you're wondering what's going on here, it says, well, this is the FAQ. Frequently asked questions. It says, what is a subscription? All right, I'm going to get right down to it. The Mint subscription is an easy way for you to stay current on some of your favorite products. This program is structured much like a magazine subscription, okay? Sign up once, and we'll send you your chosen product subscription to you as it becomes available, all right? That was yesterday, so it should have been, well, here we go. I'm going to keep on keeping on. You must sign up, registered account. Prices may change. You can cancel any time. And here's the real, the meat and potatoes of all of this. Email notifications are sent to subscribers approximately 14 days before the scheduled release of a product. And I went back to the emails around that time, 2 weeks ago from yesterday, and I looked around, and I got a U.S. Mint news release about how the quarters are dropping. Okay, so, all right. Granted, the American Women quarters, Eleanor Roosevelt, are in circulation. You can find them at your bank now. That's awesome. Hopefully you find some great airs in there. And if you do, let us know. All right, but that's one release, news release there. Let's see the second one that came out, I think, around that day of, I believe, May 29th or May 26th, somewhere in there. And this one says it's about the same thing. American Women quarters, rolls and bags. It's got the prices and whatnot, but it doesn't say anything about the subscription. All right. So lots of questions there as to what had happened. Now let's go to the actual product page. This is the American Women quarters product page right here. This is the 3-roll set option. All right, $60, 120 circulating coins. That's, look, $60 is a lot of money. Product limit 12,620. Household order limit of 3. So people who were enrolled were able to actually, or subscribed, purchase these through that, and then they got an additional amount. Now, what is going on there. Let's try and figure out what's happened. All right. So if there's more, this is kind of like math, right? So if there's less people, okay, so here's what happened. All the people that were subscribed were like, hey, am I going to get this or not? Then they doubled up on their orders, essentially, okay? People that were enrolled for 3, they bought 3. People that enrolled for 2, bought 2, and so on and so forth, and whatever the combination was, all right? They doubled the orders or whatever. Now, with that said, okay, these PDS are in less hands now, okay? And because they're in less hands now, that makes them more scarce because they're not in the general population as much, okay? And the people that do have them in those scarce hands, they're more or less the distributors now because they have doubled their orders. And let's face it, I don't imagine that these people are going to want to keep double the orders of these Eleanor Roosevelt quarters. So what's that going to do to the secondary market, right? That's a really interesting question. I think that we're going to have to keep an eye on that. And I'll show you here right now that this particular option for the 3-roll set is currently unavailable, and that's 23 WRF. Had a product limit of 16 or 12,620. I don't think there was even that many available. But listen, that's on Remind Me, and that's really because of the, doubling up on orders. I believe it went to the blue Remind Me quicker than it probably should have or could have. All right, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Anyway, let's keep on keeping on. Let's go to eBay real quick and get a snapshot of what's happening here for the 2023 PDS Eleanor Roosevelt 3-roll set. And it does say there's 12 results. However, you got to see this. Today is June 6th. Remember that. Here we are, sold June 5 for $100. And I think that's about the going rate for these is about $100. June 5. All right, that's 2 for June 5. We got 3 for June 5. There's 109. That's kind of an anomaly. And then we got number 4 for June 5 at $100 and then $8.60 shipping. But look at this, May 19, May 13, May 13, and so on and so forth. 12, and then 3, and then 1, and then 30th of April. So what are we looking at here, essentially? That ended recently. That's right. So why is it? Well, I'm not even going to ask that question, actually. But we can see there's only 4 out of the 12 results here. Maybe, just maybe, I haven't, done the search query properly. But let's face it, I think there would be more if there were. Let me just unclick the, here we go. Bam, unsold, and we're going to click it. We're going to go here. Yow. All right, let's see. Best match. Now we're going to go newly listed. That's what we're going to do. Not highest first or whatever that was. Okay, newly listed, 95. 109, it's $100. That's 3 sets, 195, 100. So basically, I think that's what we're going to be looking at. And really, not too many new listings. There's 1, there's 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Sounds like I'm getting ready to work out. And a 2, and a 3, or maybe have a session. So not too many listings that are new from yesterday, and not really that expensive either. We're looking at about $100 for that 3-roll set. Interesting. So we went from 60 to 100 on the secondary market. But I bet you're wondering how many are left, okay, for each of the product options. Okay, well, there's the 100-coin bag. All right, well, that one that's from Philadelphia. That has 639 available. The Denver bag, you're looking at 910 left. And then that 2-roll set from Philadelphia and Denver, you're looking at 3,864 of those left. And we did find a way to find these in a dynamic fashion where they will change. We will show you again when we drop the video for the next drop, and that is going to be on July or June 20th, and I believe that is the American Women, or not the American Women. It's actually the proof set from this year. So that's going to be really exciting, and I don't believe it's going to sell out that day, but it's just sure fun to watch. Now let's go over to the plus ones. Bam! This is Proverbs 24:25, and I think this one can go to any kind of. I think this is just a lesson for life when we're talking to people. I know. I need to learn this, and you may need to also. And this is Proverb 24:25. It says the reprovers, and I'm like, I don't even know what that means. The reprovers should be pleasant, and a good blessing will come upon them. And I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. And it's basically, I kind of got to this one from somebody, and then I kind of reworded it because I didn't even know what they were saying. But when warning or advising somebody, the best approach is to begin with praise. And by not hurting their feelings, it helps influence them to come around and choose the righteous path. So, for example, like when my wife asked me to take out the trash, if she says it in a kind and, a manner and, hey, here, take out the trash, whoa, hey, easy, I'm not, hey, come on now, lighten up. So yeah, it's kind of the same thing, you know. We should be maybe sensitive the way we talk to people. Yeah, big lesson for me right there. So let's go to the next one here. This is the 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Tool, Right in Two. And if you listen to the lyrics, you might be enlightened, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we're not a deep thinker. Maybe we are, but it's up to you. So there it is, folks. I want to thank y'all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. And don't forget, membership is $1.99 a month. And you get to watch all the videos that we do live on replay. It's good stuff. Stacker out.